The Warriors vs. Lakers season opener was incredible. We witnessed a 43-point masterpiece go up against a Warriors inferno. Draymond.
That's going to be his 132nd career technical foul.
The chefed.
Curry, deep one, bullseye, Steph Curry.
And we all smiled thinking, thank God basketball is back. The following is a full breakdown of this game and the early cracks that are already showing themselves to start the season. Are you tired of finding the perfect game, only to get to checkout and realizing there's like $60 of mystery fees waiting for you? That's why I've permanently switched to using TickPick, where I'm finding hands down the best prices on games I've ever found, with no hidden fees. $298 for amazing seats to watch Lakers vs. Wolves. Budget deals of $48 to watch Wemby vs. the Warriors. With TickPick, what you see is what you pay. So if you're going to a game, concert, or festival, use my code HMA for $20 off your first order over $100. That's $20 off any tickets. Just click the link in the description, and the code will be added automatically to your account so you can use it later. Trust me, I wouldn't be putting you guys on this if I wasn't absolutely blown away by the deals I've been able to finesse myself on TickPick. Kendrick Lamar, Kevin Hart, heck, even Disney on Ice. If you can think it, TickPick has it. Thank you, TickPick, for blessing my goats with $20 off their tickets. To start the game, Luka got Kuminga on an island, so the Slovenian got to his spot at the elbow and elevated over Jonathan.
Pull up, Ronald's home.
Then Draymond came up with the steal in help, and the Warriors got out in transition. With Pods using the shot fake to force a hard closeout by AR, he was able to get to the hole.
Sets, thought about it, drives on Reeves, and he finishes inside.
But AR responded and got in his bag using the change of speed on the hezzy to blow by Pods and finish at the basket.
Here's Austin Reeves on a beeline to the bucket.
Off the rebound, Pods shifted AR with the push cross which drew Luka out of the corner, and Jimmy drilled the open three.
His head and his side, but Jimmy Butler drains the dribble.
The Lakers came out sloppy on offense, and Golden State's defense took full advantage.
31% as Curry has another steal. 3-on-1. Leave it. Butler attacks, and he's fouled.
Using the Ayton ball screen, Reeves put Pods in jail, which drew Kuminga to the ball, so Luka was left all alone for the deep three ball.
Deep one. Doncic. Money.
Then Golden State blitzed the drag screen, so Luka fed Ayton with a pocket pass, and the big man did the rest.
Push shot goes. DeAndre Ayton is on the board as a Laker.
But the Warriors wasted no time answering. Off the quick inbound, no one on the Lakers picked up Jimmy sneaking behind the defense for the lob.
Kuminga up the floor quickly. Lob it up with Butler soaring through the air.
It was time for Steph to get in the action. With Luka guarding him, Draymond and Steph got into their two-man game with the handoff, and Chef Curry cooked.
Curry got it. That is automatic for Steph Curry.
Man, you think at some point they'd find, it's been a while. He hadn't touched the ball the whole first part of this quarter.
Coach Kerr's game plan to double Doncic left a 4-on-3 advantage, so Vincent attacked the gap and dumped it off to Ayton for the easy finish.
Vincent, leave it. Ayton might walk, but he gets the bucket.
Then, after the rebound, Luka hit AR on the throw ahead, but the mitten had other plans, sending it to no man's land.
Outlet pass. Reeves behind the defense. Attack. Oh! Swatted by Payton.
On the other end, Luka put his defense on display, stepping up to draw the offensive foul on GP2.
Payton attacks. He went right into Doncic for an offensive foul.
J.J. Redick has to be pleased.
But Curry drew two defenders on the ball screen, so he sprayed it to the wing, and Kuminga confidently stepped into the three.
Kuminga puts an end to that.
However, Luka kept the Lakers in the game. With the mitten all over him, Doncic patiently got to his spot and elevated over Payton.
Doncic, that is just too good.
The Warriors continued to stay in control, and with Buddy hunting his shot, he used the off-arm and Smart touched earth.
A lot of contact away from the ball. Smart hits the deck. Now it's Hield. Trying to take advantage. Oh, he discards him. Buddy Hield with a highlight.
With the shot clock winding down, Jimmy caught Hayes ball watching, so he dished it to Al and the Dubs. New addition did what he does best. After cooling off, LA found some life. AR got in his Duffy, using the behind the back to attack Pod's top foot.
Reeves, that is impressive.
Then off the Vando takeaway, Reeves blew by the slower Santos and threw it up to the high-flying Hayes for the alley.
Lob it up. Hayes finishes.
It was 28-22, edge for the Warriors after the back-and-forth first quarter. The Warriors opened the second in a zone, and when AR refused the screen, Pods shaded too far over, letting Vincent capitalize.
The defense, I think, on both sides ahead of the offense here early.
Vincent fires and hits the three.
Off the slipped screen, Post found a cutting Pods and the analysts watched in disgust.
Post leave it, Pajemski from the elbow.
Using the Pod screen in early offense, Dre got downhill and flew into the paint, where Hayes was unable to fight through the screen.
Makes him so great.
Here's an edge.
And that makes him great too. The fake and the finish.
Seeing the shot clock low, Reeves went to work flipping Buddy's hips all the way to the nail.
Reeves got it. Soft touch.
Playing in a closeout, Jimmy Buckets lived up to his name after he used his body to create the space he needed. No LeBron or Luka meant no problem, as Reeves went right back to work on Hield as he stopped on a dime for a bunny. Luka got the mismatch he wanted, as the greatest shooter in the world stood no chance against Swaggy L.
Rebounds. Little mid-range goes down.
It was turnover after turnover, but in transition, Richard forced Smart to commit, which opened up the cutting Payton. In early offense, Smart attacked the dropping Horford, and with GP2 late to recover, he rose for the floater.
Marcus Smart, soft touch on the float game.
Then in transition, the Lakers lost track of Steph, which allowed him to set up shop behind the arc.
Warriors have looked to run all night. Curry relocates and knocks down the triple.
Great decision there by Kuminga, finding Curry in transition.
With Curry slow to get back, Ayton used his size and position to open up the paint for Smart. Kerr had seen enough.
Steve Kerr calls timeout, 4:18 to play, and Marcus Smart looks to the crowd and said, "Are you not entertained?"
Coach Kerr had the perfect out of the timeout, and when Curry saw Smart overplaying the middle tunnel pin down, Curry darted back door. Off the side, DHO, the Warriors were forced to switch, and from there, Luka made it look simpler than Dre getting a tech. On the attack, AR bit on a Curry pass fake, opening up a clear path for the chef.
Still trying to find his rhythm with his new team. Curry, the look away and bank shot.
Getting Kuminga to reach, Luka attacked and used his hesitation to get contact for the and-one patented Luka fade.
3 fouls on Draymond Green, and now a foul is going to go against Kuminga, and it's going to be a chance for 3.
As Luka's gravity became too great, Butler shaded too far toward the ball, and Rui made him pay.
His 3 is good.
When Luka refused the screen and got to the paint, it was same issue, different sides of the court for the Warriors, as the Lakers took the lead late in the half. As the shot clock ran down, Kuminga found Pods, who used the pump fake to find space and return the favor. It was raining threes in SoCal as Wonderboy put an exclamation mark on his first half of the season.
Second different shot clock and game clock to wind down this second quarter. Oh, Doncic, a deep one, he's got it!
The Lakers picked it up late, but the Warriors were still able to take a slim lead into half, leading 55-54. To start the third, Golden State got into their patented split action, and with Ayton overreacting to Steph, he was late to close out to Kuminga.
Good difference.
Draymond Green leaves it for Kuminga, and he knocks it down.
To counter Kerr's defense, JJ had Luka operate off the ball. Curling off the away screen, he attacked the lane and finished through contact.
Kuminga with this team as Doncic goes up and puts it through. Count it in the foul.
The Dubs went right back to their split. Kuminga slipped the screen, got a step on Rui, and finished downhill.
That he didn't even pause. Said Sean Marion. If he could play like Sean Marion, that's a Sean Marion play.
The Warriors' defense continued to cause problems for LA. Breaking up the pocket pass and off the turnover, Curry found Jimmy trailing in transition for the layup.
Doncic, bounce it. Butler takes flight and finishes.
But Luka continued to wreak havoc in isolation. He maneuvered past Kuminga's baseline, and Jonathan was left helpless defending the Slovenian.
This is not a Warriors team that necessarily was super awesome pace-wise last year. Doncic, that is creative on the angle, and another chance at a three-point play.
JK continued to make plays offensively, and off the Draymond paint touch, Kuminga relocated to the corner while Ayton was sleeping.
And he hits. Another triple.
Then Jimmy took advantage of the Vincent mismatch, backing him down and bumping to rise over the undersized guard. Recognizing Gabe was denying him in the corner, Steph saw his head turn and cut back door for the open layup.
Neither has Doncic here in this third.
Back door, it's Curry.
Following the offensive board by Ayton, Luka got the ball and used the bump to get off the circus finish.
Percent of the time, which is easier said than done, as Doncic continues to make magic.
On the other end, Payton's back screen caused confusion between Luka and Ayton, and Green found GP2 cutting for the punch.
Out here with this movement.
So what you're saying is watching him doesn't make you want to come back as Payton explodes. GP2 with a slam.
The drag screen by Green forced the Ayton mismatch on Curry. The chef easily drove past the big and kicked it to the corner to Kuminga, who continued to make LA pay.
Curry, right past him. Kick out. Kuminga again. Pure. He's become an assassin from three-point range.
Then Luka did a great job changing direction and turned the corner on Kuminga to get all the way to the basket. Out of the timeout, Coach Redick wanted to get Ayton going. And on the high-low feed, the Bahamian went to his signature turnaround.
Now. It's 8 for 2.
The Warriors kept cashing in from deep. Off the miss, it was swing to Buddy for another triple.
Deep ball goes down. Buddy buckets from way outside.
But Doncic stayed aggressive, and on the Horford switch, he used the pump fake to freeze Al before floating it over him. Kuminga made a statement going toe-to-toe with Luka on an island and bumping his way to the floater.
Third, working on Doncic. Attack mode for 2 more.
Things wouldn't get any better for the Lakers as Reeves picked up his 5th foul with 2 minutes 23 seconds left in the third quarter.
Every day is a good day with Buddy. He's always smiling, brings a light to the locker room as Butler goes in, and we'll get 2 more free throws for Golden State.
But with Luka getting blitzed on another ball screen, Hayes found LaRavia on the short roll.
Energy and that toughness needed.
However, off the get action with Horford, Pods was able to draw Luka out of position and kicked it to Hield, who made LA pay.
It's Hield again for 3.
On the baseline out of bounds, Luka got Jimmy on his back and finished around Hield for the bucket. Luka kept the Lakers alive, attacking the closeout after the trap and tossing it where only Jackson could reach.
Lob. Hayes with a finish.
The Warriors started to pull away with a 90-79 lead at the end of the third quarter. Needing a spark to start the quarter strong, Smart played off 2 after getting by Pods.
Smart finds some offense.
Giving the Lakers no time to celebrate was Hield.
Buddy Hield is killing the Lakers defensively.
Nothing seemed to be working for either team, but in early offense, Draymond got into the chest of Hayes and converted through contact.
And speaking of getting there, Draymond Green goes all the way. The hoop, the arm, and a chance for 3.
Getting the switch onto post, AR got into the paint and teased him with a pump fake, which drew the contact.
Got 4 fouls now as Reeves has a chance for 3.
Movement off the ball was the answer for Hield, who had his takeover badge activated to start the fourth.
Green swing it. Hield another 3. It's pure. Buddy Hield stuck on automatic in LA.
Getting the matchup he wanted, Butler cleared the strong side of the court and used his drop step to perfection.
Spin and score.
Playing in a closeout was all Luka needed as he kissed it off the glass to keep the game close. The aggressive screen from Curry allowed Kuminga to get to the basket where he drew 2 and dumped it off to the vet.
Horford inside for the easy one.
Off the attack, the Luka to Ayton connection showed a flash of what could be.
Ayton stops, pops, and hits.
With Luka leaking out, it was an easy lead pass from Reeves.
Doncic goes right to work, floats it up and in.
The gravity of Luka was on full display, and Rui took advantage of the freebie 3.
Hachimura's response is there.
It seemed obvious Kuminga stood no chance against the Matador, and that proved to be true once again as Luka cleared 40 points. In early offense, Reeves refused the screen, and with Horford slow to help, the reverse was there for the taking. Coach Kerr had enough, calling timeout to end the Laker 9-0 run.
Reeves, attack mode for 2.
On the Butler attack, Splash Uncle relocated for the corner 3.
Draymond Green will try and hit.
As the defensive pressure started to increase, the chef responded.
Vincent 3 was blocked. Steph Curry on the closeout. Gets it done defensively.
No help needed as Jimmy went right by Wonderboy and used the simple ball fake which cleared the rim.
Warriors looking to close the door. It's Butler patient for the bucket.
As time ticked away, Reeves stayed aggressive as if the dribble 3 was a FaceTime on GP2. On the ball screen, Curry drew 2, and when Butler slipped, it opened up a baseline cut cut for GP2 to respond.
Hand it, Curry. Hook it, Butler, bounce, Payton for two. Beautiful basketball from the Dubs.
It seemed over, but stat padding was in the cards for Luka as he got to his spot off the blitzed ball screen. With the Warriors looking to seal the game, they looked the way of the Human Torch who answered the call. He drilled it all the way from San Francisco.
Payton, 7 to shoot. Curry, deep one, bullseye. Steph Curry.
The Warriors were able to hold off the sensational Doncic, grinding out a win on the first night of the season, 119-109. Anyways, GOATs, this season I've decided to start putting some of you in my videos. This is your chance to rep your team, react to the biggest moments, and even start growing your own following. I'm calling it the GOATed NBA Reaction Squad. If you'd like to be a part of it, please fill out the Google form that I have in the description of this video. Thank you, and good luck. And don't feel intimidated, guys. This will be low effort, low stress, but very fun.